This space used to be a factory, then it got converted into a judge's chamber, and now it's our apartment, which means that the canvas that we're working with is cold, lacks depth, and personality. We've got these awful brick walls, which we can't do anything about, these angular shapes, exposed pipes. It's all well and good if you want that industrial look, but it's just not our style, as you can see. So bit by bit, we are committed to renovating the space and redecorating it to turn it from this cold space into a much more warm, cozy living area. Last week, we tackled this wall, and I think it's made a huge difference. We ripped down a mirror and we put up a brown velvet curtain, and we've got 3 wall lights coming our way to add more warmth to the room. This week, however, we could be making a huge mistake because we don't have the skills or experience to pull off the vision. We want to put timber wall panels up on this big bit of wall we've got here. It's a big blank boring wall, and we want to hang 5 lights that I showed you last week on the wall so we have more ambient lighting. So what's on our checklist today? We have 1, we need to assemble the scaffold, which I feel like is going to be a very big job. 2, we need to measure and stencil the cuts. Then we have to cut and sand the panels and hopefully prime it, which needs 24 hours before we can put the first coat of stain on it. And while that dries, if I get to it, maybe I will do some other things around the house. But let's see how we go there first. That literally took us 2 hours. Now we have to get up there and start measuring so we can cut.
We had to get cookies. We had to stop and get cookies. Just as a treat before we do the work. But also we've got 2 left over, so it can be an incentive. Now we've got to work out how we're gonna cut that to size. Which I think should be fine. The only thing is the bulkhead is it's not just like a rectangle. It's pitched in line with the roof. So we've got to just make sure we're cutting it to the right angle at the top. Should be fine.
That took so long. Who knew that measuring that area would take this long? Hey, stop. Rupert's going nuts. Day 2, we're back. We didn't get our list done yesterday. You actually can't make noise after a certain amount of time, so it meant that we couldn't cut. And because we couldn't cut, we got lazy, which meant we didn't measure. So on our list today, we have to measure and cut, sand, and then prime. Oh, also, tomorrow we're getting lunch with one of our friends who's an electrician, and we need to work out whether we actually have to install the wires of the lights first, or whether we can put the timber on the wall and the lights can be installed after without affecting the wall. I suspect it's going to be lights first, then timber, which means that this project will be a little bit delayed, but that doesn't mean we can't get everything ready to put on the wall. Okay, that's that one. So this goes. We've stenciled everything, so that's at least a tick. Trent has left for the afternoon. I'm not confident enough to use the saw without him in case an accident were to occur and I needed to drive myself to the hospital. For now, we're going to put that project on pause and we're going to pick up a different project. I know that we've got the 3 wall lights coming, but I think we could also maybe put a white linen curtain that just runs along the rest of the wall. Not down to the ground, but just to here, so that it hides the harsh brick and it makes everything appear softer. Let's measure, and in a few weeks' time, it means that we can actually put these up. This is so annoying. Curtains ordered, we are making progress. The next thing I wanted to work on is this plinth. This was $30, it was from Kmart. We painted it in this black chalk paint. It's seen better days, it's very worn out, but I have a vision for it. In this box is a tube of veneer, and I'm thinking that we can wrap the pedestal in it and have it sitting here. This could be another place for a lamp, or some books, or just some trinkets, or a vase, but there is potential. It's definitely an improvement. It's not perfect. I need to work out how to glue the edges down. I have sanded everything. They can sit flat, I just need to get the right glue for that. I'm going to use 2 hands. Yeah. It's day 3 and we're finally getting to cutting. I know from the outside it looks like we haven't got a lot done, and I don't disagree, so let's just keep moving. The only thing that we are slightly nervous about is the saw blade ripping the plywood. Ripping the plywood. It's very thin plywood and we don't know how it's gonna go, so I'm gonna have to do a test run first. It'll be fine. That's what Trent says. I believe him. I don't believe him. Yeah.
So we spoke to our mate today, who's an electrician, and we got a bit of advice on what order to do things in. Turns out, I think we're putting the cart before the horse by wanting to put this up first. We don't have the time crunch that we thought we did, which is a good thing because we've gotten to the end of the day already and we've made 1 cut, but now noise restrictions are in place. So we can't do any more. Looking at the cart, you can probably see it's not the best job. We have some learnings. I don't think that using a circular saw is actually best for what we want to do. It's just chewing it up. It's not back to the drawing board, but I think we've got a little bit of clarity on the best way not to do this. It's going to be a 6-week job. I'm not even joking. It probably will be a 6-week job, knowing us.
There's other things to do.
Like and subscribe. 6 weeks.